How many of us have been in a relationship where, deep down, we knew the guy wasn't serious about us, but we held on? Maybe it was the charm. Maybe it was hope. Or maybe it was just plain old time invested. But here's the truth. Some men will waste your time. And not because they're bad people, but because they're just not interested in marriage or in marrying you. First, some men genuinely don't want to hurt you. They know they're not ready, or they don't see a future with you, but instead of being upfront, they soften the blow with excuses. Second, some men enjoy the benefits of a relationship without the responsibility. They like the companionship, the intimacy, the support, but when it comes to taking things to the next level, they hesitate. And then there are men who are just comfortable. They're not thinking about the future because the present is convenient. But here's the problem. You might be thinking about the future, and if you're not on the same page, you're going to get hurt. Okay, so let's get into the excuses. Marriage is just a piece of paper. What it might mean. This excuse downplays the emotional and societal significance of marriage. It's often used by men who are either commitment averse or don't believe in the institution of marriage, but don't want to outright say so. How to respond. I hear you, but to me, marriage is about more than a piece of paper. It's a partnership, a commitment, and a shared future. Why do you feel this way about marriage? This approach allows you to express your perspective while inviting him to open up about his feelings. If he truly doesn't believe in marriage, you'll need to decide if that aligns with what you want. Why rush things when we're happy? What it might mean. This is a classic deflection. It suggests he's comfortable with how things are and doesn't see a need to change. However, it often ignores your needs and goals, which is a sign he might not value them as much as he should. How to respond. I agree that we're happy, but for me, marriage isn't about rushing. It's about building a future together. Do you see marriage as part of our future? If his answer is, someday, ask for more specifics. If he can't provide them, it may be time to reevaluate the relationship. I want to get my life together first. What it might mean. This can be a valid reason if he's working on building his career, paying off debt, or addressing personal challenges. But if there's no visible progress or timeline, it can also be an excuse to delay indefinitely. How to respond. I respect that you want to feel stable before getting married, and I want that for us too. What steps are you taking to get there, and how can we plan for the future together? I've seen too many marriages fail. What it might mean. He might have fears based on his past or experiences with friends and family. While this is understandable, it's important to see whether he's open to working through those fears or if he's using them as a permanent excuse. How to respond. I get that marriage can seem scary, especially if you've seen it fail. But every relationship is unique, and we have the chance to build something different. What would it take for you to feel confident about marriage? This helps you understand if his fear is something he's willing to address, or if it's a roadblock he's unwilling to move past. I don't think I'm good enough for you. What it might mean. This can seem sweet or self-deprecating, but it's often a way to shift the responsibility onto you. By making it about his insecurities, he avoids discussing the real issue, his reluctance to commit. How to respond. I love you for who you are, but if you feel this way, what's holding you back from growing together as a couple? I'm here to support you. If he's serious, he'll work on addressing his insecurities. If he uses this as a constant excuse, it's a sign he's not ready to step up. I don't think I'm good enough for you. What it might mean. This can seem sweet or self-deprecating, but it's often a way to shift the responsibility onto you. By making it about his insecurities, he avoids discussing the real issue, his reluctance to commit. How to respond. I love you for who you are, but if you feel this way, what's holding you back from growing together as a couple? I'm here to support you. If he's serious, he'll work on addressing his insecurities. If he uses this as a constant excuse, it's a sign he's not ready to step up. I just want to make sure we're 100% ready. What it might mean. Perfection doesn't exist in relationships, and this excuse can indicate he's waiting for an unrealistic perfect moment, or just stalling. How to respond. No one is ever 100% ready for anything, whether it's marriage, a new job, or any big life change. What does being ready look like to you, and how can we work toward that together? This can help you understand if his hesitation is based on practical concerns or fear of commitment. If you've heard any of these excuses or others, let me know in the comments. How did you handle it, and what advice would you give to someone dealing with the same situation? At the end of the day, excuses are often a way to avoid deeper conversations about the relationship. They can signal fear, uncertainty, or even a lack of intention. The key is to listen carefully, ask follow-up questions, and pay attention to whether his actions match his words. Here's the most important thing I want you to take away from this video. You are worthy of love, commitment, and a partner who truly values you. You deserve someone who sees your worth and doesn't hesitate to make you a permanent part of their life. It's easy to stay in a relationship hoping someone will change, but remember, your time, your energy, and your heart are priceless. Don't waste them on someone who keeps making excuses or stringing you along. Marriage isn't just about a ring or a wedding. It's about choosing each other, building a future together, and committing to a shared life. If your partner isn't ready to step up, that doesn't mean you're asking for too much. It just means they aren't the right person for you right now. Walking away from someone who isn't ready can be painful, but settling for less than you deserve will hurt far more in the long run. You are not too needy or too demanding for wanting clarity and commitment. Your needs and dreams are valid, and the right person will not only respect them, but will also work with you to fulfill them. Take this as your reminder to stand tall in your worth. Love yourself enough to know when to stay and when to let go. The right partner will see your value and will make it clear. No games, no excuses. If this message resonates with you, let me know in the comments. And if you're ready to start valuing yourself, hit that like button. This is your life, and you deserve to live it fully with someone who's truly all in.